Hey guys, it's Dawson with X Lucky Scooters X here with a tutorial on how to make your own homemade wax for your grinding rails. Okay, first ingredient you're going to need 3 white candles with the wick and the aluminum foil on the bottom out. So I'll just do a little demo. There's the wick right there. Just grab it, pull it out. There's the aluminum foil. The wick's on the bottom, just poke it out. There is your 3 candles. Okay, second step to this process is you're going to need 1 full length crayon. It doesn't matter if it's been used a bit at the top, that's okay, just make sure it's the full good length. The third thing you'll need is vegetable oil or olive oil. I prefer vegetable oil because olive oil tends to be a bit more greasy when you're holding the wax and applying it. It tends to get on your fingers more, so I prefer vegetable oil. Fourth item is a normal baking tin. I got this from Walmart for about like $2. You can get it from the dollar store. Just a good sized tin, just hold out your hand. If it goes over top, that's about right size. And your last but not least item of the day is just an irregular pan. Doesn't matter how big it is, as long as this tin right here fits inside, just right on the center. Next thing you're going to want to do, you're going to want to take your 3 candles and you're just going to want to chop them once in half and put them back together and chop them once more just across. So there's 4 pieces just like that. You're going to want to do that with all your candles. Doesn't matter if it's perfect. Okay, so there's all your candle pieces right there. Now that you have all of your chopped up candle pieces, you're going to want to take your crayon and just break it into 3. So there's your 3 pieces, just about all even. So now you should have all your 3 candles split up into different pieces and your 3 crayons like that. Alright, your next step is to get your tin and your vegetable oil. I'm going to take off the lid on the vegetable oil and you're just going to pour a tiny bit in. Just a bit more. I'd say that's a bit too much, so we're just going to come over to the sink, dump a bit out, make sure you have just enough to fill up just the bottom of it. Then you're going to take your candle pieces, just put them in there. And you're going to take your crayon pieces, just going to put them in there also. So now you have your tin with the vegetable oil, your 3 candles split up into pieces, and your 1 crayon split up into 3 pieces, all inside that tin. Alright, so far we've got our 3 candles, we've chopped them up all into small pieces. Then we had our crayon, which we split into 3 pieces. We had our vegetable oil, just cover the bottom of the tin. Then we're going to get our pan, take this tin and just put it in the center. Then we're going to move it over to the stove. Okay, now it's on the burner. Got your candle pieces, your 3 candles chopped up into small pieces. You got your 1 crayon split up into 3 pieces with your vegetable oil covering the bottom. And you're going to come over, you're going to turn it on to about 6, right about there. And just watch it. When it starts melting down, what you do is you just get a wooden spoon or something. It doesn't matter if it gets all waxy, it'll wash off. You just stir it around And so now we're just gonna wait. Alright guys, so that's what it looks like when the crayons melt. It's orange and then the candles just start melting. As you can see, there's a bit of steam coming off there. It does get pretty hot, and when you take it out, the tin does get really hot. So you just use something to pick it up. You can use your hand if you want, but burn your fingers. Trust me, I've done it before. So you just take your spoon or whatever you have, just stir it around, just trying to crush these candle bits just to speed up the process here. Oh, there's one stuck on it. Make sure you have a piece of paper towel or something you can lay your spoon down on so it doesn't stain anything. Alright guys, as you can see, it's pretty much done. Just making sure everything's done in there. Stir it around, make sure there's no more white pieces. So that looks about good to me. Just going to turn the burner off. Take it over here, put it on a different burner that's not hot. So just have it like that, then get something to pick it up with because it's super hot, and then make sure you have something to put it down on so it doesn't leave a mark on your counter. So I have got something to put it down on. It's just that little plate right there. Just this flower thingy. So just put it there, put my glove on, grab this right here, pick it up, move it over to here. So you can see it's all orange. It's actually lighter in real person than it is here, but so just do another good stir. Leave it here. So leave it just sitting out right there until you can touch it with your hands for like a minute or so without it getting too hot or burning your fingers. And then what you can do. Alright guys, so it is cool enough that I can touch it with my hands and hold them there. So I'm about to go out somewhere, so I'm not going to put it in the fridge. Also because it's pretty full too. So I don't want somebody to go in there, pull out something and it spills all over and burns them or whatever. So I'm just going to slide this over. On my counter right there. I'm just going to leave it there to dry, and you'll know it's dry because when you hit it, it won't be like wavy like that, and also when you put your finger to it, it'll be cold, and if you put a little bit of pressure on it, your finger won't sink in, so you know it's done. And every grinding tutorial video I've done, Luke and I have done on this channel, it's with using this wax. So thanks for watching.